Andre.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been a bad morning.
It's been a morning here at the DNVR bar, which isn't open yet. But the Buffs play in less than 30 minutes.
The Buffs play in less than 30 minutes, and the local coffee shop was out of the coffee that I need in my life.
You are the least caffeinated I've ever known you to be.
I could go to sleep right now.
Concerning. Very
Not
concerning.
Even like, sometimes you get a little jolt from going live. Not even that.
No jolt. Zero jolt.
You know when your car like doesn't even turn over? Like you just turn the keys and nothing happens?
Right. You don't get the...
Yeah.
It's just like...
Yep. That's me right now.
No.
Not even getting a little... Nope.
Oh,
Got nothing.
man.
No Strava craft coffee either.
Holy cow.
Yep. We don't have Strava here. I don't have Strava at home.
Jeez Louise.
I just want to go back to bed. I need coffee.
I'm being told someone will grab you coffee when the game's going on.
Yeah.
Because you are now stuck here.
I'm thinking that maybe having some action could get my blood flowing a little bit.
Yes.
So yeah, the reason we're so early today, Buffs basketball.
Ever heard of him?
I have.
Yep.
Taking on Cal.
You have.
Cal is bad.
No respect from the bookmakers.
No,
No respect.
they're not really respectable.
I guess not. No,
And
clearly.
it's put us in a bad position, Andre.
A little cheese debate this morning. Yes.
It's just like I'd rather the Buffs be playing a good team at home. I know they'll cover that spread. You give me like minus 2.5, I'm like, yeah, lock me in. But
so that's where you're concerned.
um,
You're worried of final
don't like
10
14.
minutes, they're up by 20, and you get backdoored.
exactly. I don't like 14.
That makes
I
sense.
want 14. I have no interest in 14.
You did find the bet of the night, though.
I have a pick. I don't feel amazing about it, but
Perfect.
But you know,
2 units on
I
this
have no
one,
coffee. I need something to get me started.
That's true. It's true.
Buffs over 74.5.
Hell yes. Love that. Against Pac-12 competition in their last 5 conference games. This is all off the top of my head. The opponent to Cal has gone 74 or over in all but 1.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for researching my own take for me.
Yeah. No, it's great.
So
Even Pepperdine put 74 on these.
So I'm trying to figure out
Clients.
why they think the Buffs aren't going to go over that at home.
Maybe they're scared of a little slowdown. Come those final 10 minutes. Looking good the first 30, final 10. Scary. I think that's automatic though.
Dominic says, hey, guys,
What's up,
Dominic,
Dom?
What's up? Making it happen.
Cleveland Indians. Interesting.
Heck yeah.
Oh, by the way, last night, yikes.
I got Burns goal.
Allie would have covered everything really, 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 in that place where I shouldn't be, but I am every day, really self-hating myself for not taking that. We somehow break even, though, Ryan.
I'm bummed I didn't go for first goal, though. I had a feeling, and I just didn't.
You just took goal to score.
Just took goal.
That's still nice value.
Plus 450,
That-
so.
Whoa. That's wonderful. Plus 450 is outstanding.
First goal was plus 14.
Yes.
Yeah, but never bemoan a W.
Oh, especially in the plus 400s.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge dub.
Celebrate it. So
We
none of
should
the
have
big
known. We
value
should have
bets
known.
hit for me.
We should have known.
Yeah.
AJ was way too confident. It's like me when I'm 100% confident in this. Like, it never happens.
Yeah.
We just thought it's a new person, so they can be confident.
Yeah.
But confidence is your worst enemy
Well, it's a COVID.
at a certain point.
It's a COVID season opener. You never know what to expect from the COVID season opener with no preseason and stuff like that,
Austin's getting spicy over here.
Hell yes.
Buffs first half alternate spread minus 13. He thinks
Ooh.
they just run away with this thing. But think of this, Andre.
First half alternate.
What if the Buffs local coffee shop also didn't have coffee this morning?
Highly doubt it. The Buffs have the hookup.
I'm just saying they're not used to playing games at 12. I don't want the first half. I actually don't.
That's
I don't
really
even like
true.
over.
These teams out west, the early game is, I mean, Ryan has groomed his career to cover Pac-12 at night games.
That is true.
Watch him on a winner's lounge or a post-game show. Perfect. Dialed. Right now, just doesn't have it.
That being said, I also do Broncos pods at 8:45 a.m.
You're a football guy as well. Football guys, early risers. Early risers. I'm a late night grind the tape guy, so kind of a football, but not a real football guy.
I do just
too much of a night out for that.
I do thrive. I'm like a fine wine in each day.
Oh yeah.
As the day grows longer, I get better. Anyways,
Wow.
Now I'm doubting everything I believe in.
Buying that first half spread is beautiful. No, I mean, Ryan, you are really, really doing the Lord's work right here. To me, what Ryan is saying right now, unbeknownst to him, is this is Buffs over 74 is a 2-unit play.
Oh,
at minimum. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Well, because if you're really confident, then I'm shying away. But when you're like barely confident, you're questioning everything.
Okay. Well,
also, it was established when when I first came in and told you guys the line, you guys were both shocked. Mm-hmm. I should say you guys.
I will say I thought this was a road game at first.
Road game.
Which I would never take a road team minus 14 points.
Which prompted I don't think a road team has ever won by that margin.
The Buffs, it might be true. Okay.
So I love this.
So you love it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. And this is an actual stay away from this one to you, not a wink, stay away from my Buffs.
Line's already moved to 14.5 since we've been here.
It started at 15. I always like to be on the original number.
Right.
Yep.
Anything else in this one? I'm looking around. Game props. I'm very confused by this. Result at end of second half. What does that mean?
Well, no OT.
But why would the odds for the Buffs be worse?
I don't know.
Because the Buffs are minus 1430 on the money line, which is crazy.
Wow.
And they're minus
insane.
1667, which sounds more like a notable date in history rather than a line for result at end of second half.
Right. So the odds are shorter even with the tie in play.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It has to be a user error or an error at DraftKings. Not one.
Or does it make sense because now it's 3 potential outcomes, and of the 3, that's even more. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Wow.
So
Exploring some wild theories. Is it Thursday?
Nope.
Holy cow.
It is.
It is. No, and I just want to point
Thursday
out.
doesn't begin until I get my coffee.
We've arrived.
Got coffee.
He did. Now, should be specified.
That
he
wasn't
did get coffee and he drank his full cup. So
in like 8 seconds, and it didn't.
it only tired him out more.
It might as well have been water with milk in it.
But it did have milk. Right. Allie's the milkless person. What was I gonna say?
You were going to say it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. We've arrived to the Thursday episode. Monday through Thursday, not a peep about the NFL. Not a peep. We're doing it, fam. I told Ryan Monday morning, well, Monday before the show. It was already the afternoon. I don't know how I'm going to survive on just 4 football games a week, which is only going to decrease. We're doing it, Ryan. We are doing it. Look at me, Ma.
By the way,
thought I couldn't. I'm doing it.
We have a loyal commenter who keeps bringing up the big betting bonanza, and it's on. This Saturday, 2:30 p.m.
Breaking.
The big betting bonanza presented by DNVR Bets.
Wow. That's us.
That's us.
That's
we
us.
sit, watch football, drink beer.
Mostly gamble, though.
and gamble.
Yeah.
And you guys get to come along. Like, it's basically like you guys get to come hang out with us at the bar and watch the games.
Indeed.
And
True.
It should be really fun. So get out the iPad or the laptop or whatever.
Explain that it's a live stream.
Yeah,
it's a
I
live
think
stream.
everyone
Just in case. You don't know.
live stream while we're watching the games, while you're watching the games. You have the laptop on us, the screen on the game, and you get to come watch what it's like for us to bet.
These aren't 2D animations of us then being put on video. This is an actual live stream of us doing that. Let's clarify.
And I'll just say, preemptive language warning.
No.
Yeah, non-adult language is not promised. There's real money on the line here.
Yeah, well, I mean, until the DraftKings programmers can tell me how to bet fake money, yeah, all I got is real money, folks. I'm sorry. Wow. Well, that'll put a little pep in your step, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I promise I will have my coffee before that.
Several.
Hello from Sombor.
What?
Sombor, let's go.
Svetislav?
Svetislav.
Damn.
Svetislav.
He's the guy. Shout out Sombor.
Big
And that's a perfect transition
Yeah.
for us to talk about the Nuggets after we talk about DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. It's by far the best sportsbook app, easily. Not even a
Are you
debate.
kidding me? Yeah.
And it's where you should go. It's where you should take your money to turn that money into more money by betting along with us, which a lot of times is a good idea.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
get your sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. And, of course, you must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. We should note that 13 minutes before that Buffs game. So if you're trying to get action, get to work.
Oh, he said good pronunciation. Cheers.
Dang.
You must have been talking to Allie.
guy. My guy. Yeah, probably.
Dominic here says final score prediction: Denver Nuggets 122, Golden State Warriors 170.
Well, that's what we would call a push, because the Nuggets are -5.
122, 117. What would that be on the total?
Says no.
That's over on the total.
109, 107.
That's an under.
That's where I'm leaning, Liam.
You're Liaming.
Liam.
Um,
So Steph.
let's just start with a baseline understanding.
Yeah.
The Nuggets are the single worst team in the NBA against the spread.
Indeed. Perception's high because of how nicely they played in the bubble last year, and they have yet to meet those expectations.
Now, I have yet to bet on a Nuggets spread or money line all season.
I've parlayed several.
I think maybe I got in on one early.
I think he did. Yeah.
But
It didn't work out. Then you had to go all in on Phoenix, and that did work out. So, boom.
shout out.
Shouts to the Suns.
Okay, so we have to start there.
Yes. Oof.
Now, you have been doing some high-level research this morning on
Truly.
the total here. What have you learned?
Conventional thinking. I mentioned the buff cow was the cheese, right? Yeah, we covered that. Conventional thinking is this is an over like never before. Because it's two extremely high-scoring teams, obviously not the greatest defensive teams, and you wonder how are the Nuggets going to stop Curry, and how will the Warriors stop Jokic, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no real answers. Yet, sharp money has moved this total down 5 points already, and if we want to be on the sharp side, not the sucker side, the under is the play. On top of that, there's an action model which we reference from time to time that really likes the under as well. It's something about high-scoring teams at home. Take the under. There you go.
Quadruple double.
He almost had it last game. Active hands.
Quadruple double is a rare one. I think like Hakeem's one of the few guys who
Three,
could
I
ever
think.
get it.
I think Steve Nash had one.
Jeez.
Or maybe Jason Kidd. I think it was Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd would make sense. Yeah.
So then I actually kind of like the over. Sorry about it.
Of course you do. I bet you're confident about it, right?
Not necessarily.
Come on.
It's just there. I mean, I've been betting Nuggets overs over and over.
And
keep going
again.
over.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's go into the props. Jamal Murray points going down. 21.5 plus 100.
No. This is the matchup. This is the get right Jamal matchup. Also, Jamal, he idolizes Steph, right? He's not just going to come up and...
All right, lock it in.
Yeah.
Steph Curry over 27.5, minus 152, unfortunately, but...
I almost want to fade that.
Plus 125 on the under.
Yeah, I almost want to fade that.
Fading Steph has not paid off for us.
No, it has not.
In any way, shape, or form.
But I would rather stay consistent on that strategy than go the other way.
And miss it.
Yeah, like I think it's an under. Maybe the Nuggets, they get right, really clamp down.
Who is clamping Steph again?
PJ?
See how that came out of the side of his mouth? 'Cause
Gary.
He really didn't know what to say.
Gary Harris is day to day.
We don't know about Gary yet, I don't think. That's the downside of the early show.
Yeah, indeed.
Oof. By the way, is this Buff game on Pac-12 Network?
I can check.
Find out.
It
Stay
is.
tuned to
It is.
find. All right. That's good news for us. Indifferent news. Bad
Not really.
news.
It's
Yeah,
bad
that's bad news. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Don't love to hear that.
No.
So over Jamal.
Under Steph, you're
Under.
saying
I'm saying
I'm
under.
staying away from
And over Jokic.
Jokic 24.5.
Come on, who's stopping him?
No one except for himself, which happened last game.
But it's a double team night, right? It's a double team.
One
night.
would think.
It's the Jokic double night. What am I getting assists at, kids?
Tebow time says, when in doubt, don't bet.
Mm.
Smart advice, but
Something that would never make sense to us.
Tebow time, when I feel like that, I usually fade my own thoughts. And
Yeah.
that works well for
When
me.
in doubt,
Fade your
bet
own
it out.
thoughts. That's the motto to live by. Over 8.5 assists for Jokic. God, I hate it. Minus 125, too. They are begging you to take that under.
So I actually
he's
think
going
this could
over.
be a triple-double night.
Yes, Ryan. Yes.
Plus 250.
Yes.
We back.
Vamos. Let's go.
When is You know what? There's a big correlation between these triple-doubles and MPJ being out.
Yeah? More triple doubles
Less.
when MPJ's there?
Yeah, more triple-doubles when he's around.
And one of my favorite things with the Nuggets is MPJ props. I've really missed those.
I know.
I've really missed them.
I do think that this could be that night.
Do the right thing. Gavin.
There's value in Jamal Murray, top scorer, plus 500.
Yes, there is, Ryan. Yes, there is.
Yoke is only getting plus 200 tonight, top scorer, which still feels like value to me.
What's Korea?
Minus 103. So if you're fading Curry, you probably hit both of those.
Yeah.
Unless you're afraid of Andrew Wiggins.
No, not afraid of Andrew Wiggins. Wow.
Rebounds for Yoke set at 11.5. Again, I'd just rather take the triple-double, so I only need 10.
Yep.
Points, rebounds, and assists. This was one of my favorite bets
You know
last
it.
year,
Oh, yeah.
and I haven't even touched it once this year.
No, and I think that's kind of the safe bet for Yoke.
44.5.
Yep.
I don't love it.
I mean, it's right there. It's right there with the 24-point triple-double.
What this always comes down to me is, are you getting enough points?
Yeah.
So why do you not just bet the points? Because if he clears the 24.5 points,
Essentially, the value's the same, right?
yes.
Yeah. So just take the points.
If he clears the 24.5 points just barely, then you're still needing a triple-double to get this.
Exactly.
Almost a triple-double, I should say.
Almost. Yeah.
Three-pointers, Yoke over 1.5 at plus 144.
DM.
Will Barton over 1.5, minus 165, unfortunately. He's going to hit that.
That was insane.
Paul Millsap last game should have hit it, didn't hit it. It was in the bet slip, took it out of the bet slip. That's how it hit. Last game it was plus 190 over 1.5. This game plus 180. You intrigued?
I don't know. Paul scares me.
And Jamal Murray.
Paul scares me.
He's dropped down to over 2.5 at almost even money. If you think he's going off, you think he's hitting 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to. What's his assists?
The lack of coffee is really hurting my
The
confidence
assist
in
unders I love.
under 4.5.
Man, that just keeps sneaking down.
Well, no, that's what it was last game. No, yeah, that's what it was last game.
Yeah, I guess
and it
so,
hit.
huh?
He had 4.
Yeah. It's minus 121. Yeah, I guess I like that. I guess I like that, Ryan.
Can't say I love much. Just can't. Except for the over. I like the over.
Perfect. Beautiful.
All right, anyone in the comments got anything else to say?
Nope. Yoke goes plus on assists. Is all done.
Yep, over on assists. Love
Over
it.
on assists. So much doubt, says our friend Svetislav. Is that right?
I think so. Svetislav. Yeah.
I'm full of doubt in everything in my life until I have good
Big time.
coffee.
Big time.
So hit me up in a few minutes, and I'll probably be rearing to go.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of random college basketball games, and I love the home favorite or home dog in every single one of them. So North Carolina, Asheville, Pacific, USC Upstate, Samford, Montana, shouts to Hank. Sacred Heart, minus 3.5. How can you not have action on Sacred Heart minus 3.5 today? Campbell, Wagner, and there you go.
Great insight here from Andrew Ventura, who says Golden State, worst 3-pointers allowed against. Those are big. That's huge for Yoke's triple-double.
It's terrific.
And for Paul and Jamal and Yoke.
Yeah. Jamichael Green?
Austin says my Nuggets bets depend on these Buffs bets.
I
We've heard that.
know that vibe.
Indeed. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get this Buffs dub then and bet on all those stupid teams that Andre just said.
Whoa, how dare you, sir? Yep, let's go.
Benedictine AZ.
Benedictine AZ. We're still waiting to be able to bet on Benedictine AZ.
Go Toreros, go Gauchos.
Big time.
And,
Those are our schools.
And let's go Buffs.
Let's go Buffs.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.